one and only. This is a Local 10 News Update, sponsored by FHIA, Florida Home Improvement Associates.
And good afternoon, South Florida. I'm Christy Kruger. Here's a look at some of the stories making news on this Monday. Teachers all across South Florida headed to Tallahassee demanding higher pay ahead of the 2020 legislative session. This morning in Broward, the school employees left the BB&T Center on buses bound for Tally. It was a similar scene last night when the teachers left from Tropical Park in Southwest Miami-Dade. Around 1,500 school employees from South Florida were boarding those buses. Meantime, a man suspected of stabbing an officer has now died after that police-involved shooting on Miami Beach over the weekend. Police say they were called Saturday night to Ocean Drive right at 10th Street for an incident involving that suspect. Cell phone video taken around 9 o'clock in the evening shows police surrounding the suspect, tasering him. Then moments later, multiple gunshots are fired by police. The injured officer underwent surgery and at last check is in the ICU. And Sunday marked 10 years since the devastating 7.0 magnitude earthquake hitting Haiti. About 200 people gathered in Miami's Little Haiti neighborhood for a silent march, followed by a moment of silence for so many of those victims. The quake destroyed most of the capital of Port-au-Prince, killing more than 300,000 people and leaving more than 1.5 million others without a place to live.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
In Fort Lauderdale, a call for emergency action over the city's sewer system. Hundreds of people protesting there yesterday at the Coley Hammock Park, demanding city leaders be held accountable for the number of sewer breaks that have plagued Fort Lauderdale in just the last month. Residents say they want officials to make the rebuilding of this infrastructure a top priority. And as breaking news happens, we do have you covered both on air and online. Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates all day long. Have a great day.